to save the day.
To be free. We're the princes of... No?
No, I'm good. I'm good on that one.
Come on.
No, I'm okay.
Oh.
I am okay. Boom, 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 boom.
Wow, that's where you're going with this? All right. Yes, Darlene, we are live and you are there. Good job.
Yay! Welcome to the party.
Hi.
Welcome to behind the scenes, as it were.
Yeah, welcome to behind the scenes of the party because we're not quite there yet.
This is the pre-party.
Yes, Darlene. Yes, this is the prequel. Unlike some other prequels, this is actually good. Does well for us. People love it. No, I don't know. I don't know if people love it, but
some people do.
Some people do.
There's a couple people out there who do.
They like it. It's okay.
I kind of like it. I don't know how many everybody's. Oh wait, let me.
It's okay, AJ. You don't have to get
Hold
it.
on. Let me.
What?
I about made a boo boo.
What'd you make a boo boo on?
I almost didn't put up my clock.
Ooh, put up that clock.
Put up that dirty clock.
That dirty, dirty clock. Ooh, put up that clock.
What the? Playing back on us was like, ooh, what are we doing?
What are we doing? What is this? Oh, goodness gracious. Here we go. We got a couple minutes here.
Yay!
Oh.
You got your earth water, right?
Yeah, I got my earth water.
Good.
Oh, we don't do. Did you set up the commercial?
No.
Oh,
It's on the.
Where is it?
Desktop.
It's on the desktop.
And I did send it to Ronald.
Good.
So that'll be starting to be ran.
Okay.
On his own.
All right. So that'll be good.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, we're gonna put that up there because you know what?
Indeed, and it should actually be. There it is.
There it is. Earth Water Library. Good times.
Yeah.
Hey, look at that.
Don't forget, we got to do the other one.
Which one?
Either we or at least something to write the script for the other one.
We're using a couple of clocks. Okay. Yes, the audio is hot. No, we are doing commercials. Yes, all of these things are going on. We're actually starting at like the 9:03:15 mark. Okay.
Because we actually have a
new schedule, new time clock.
Well, there's a reason for it because we're on it. We're being carried live by a
Mojo.
A new carrier, Mojo50.com.
So
and they are beholden to a rather strict time clock and
yes,
whatnot, and so
because of their commercial sets.
Yes, because we're actually going to be live on them as well. So we have to fit in. Hello, Robert. We have to fit in with their clock, their schedule, their thing.
Yes.
So sorry, but this is it's a lot easier at this point to just kind of, be around and let y'all play and talk, and we'll say hey,
play and talk and all that.
Yeah,
jazz.
and make it all good on the behind the scenes than it is to
really screw it up.
Yeah, then to try and wait and have the goofy dead air and stuff.
Yeah.
So yes, we're privy to what's going on. We're aware. We thought y'all would find this exciting, but apparently you don't.
All right,
so
we're gonna hit the dead.
Hello, everybody.
Hey!
Welcome to Defenders of American Exceptionalism. We're live. It is Saturday night. You are catching us live on the Facebooks, on the Twitters, the YouTubes, and Mojo 50. Welcome,
yes,
everyone. Hope everybody's having a great weekend so far. Technically, it's halfway through the weekend.
Yes.
Technically.
Mm-hmm.
So, again, you can find us at doaeshow.com. Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube, all of them at DOAE Show.
Yep.
Please like, follow, share. Spread this stuff around so we can irritate people, I guess.
Oh, yeah. Also, if you send this to somebody who you know doesn't like conservative thought or libertarian thought, make sure that when you send it to them, you send it with the link and our email address. The reason why I say that is, and our email is info@doaeshow.com. We want them to be able to contact us directly and tell us why we're wrong.
Yes, because we want dialogue. That's the whole point of this.
Yeah.
We're not talking to talk. We're trying to get everything handled and squared up. So Anywho's. Bear with us for a moment as we try to get things settled on the other side.
Apparently, my fault.
Yeah, I didn't hit the button, did you?
Yeah, I didn't hit the button.
Whoops.
Yep.
So anyway, again, thank you for hanging out with us tonight. We greatly, greatly appreciate it. There's a million other things you could be doing tonight, and you're hanging out with us, so thank you. So many things that we need to dive headfirst into. There's so much going on. Tonight, this is going to be a little bit different of a show. Normally, we'll kind of pick, stories or things that just kind of pop out, and we'll try and talk about. Tonight, we're kind of doing a running theme on... I guess the way to the wording that's going around is this whole Trump derangement syndrome thing.
Trump derangement syndrome. What are you talking about?
Well, I'll get into it, but I'm going to preface this by saying that anybody who's ever listened to us knows that talking about Trump in any way is not exactly something that we care to do. And it's not because we have anything against the guy, but because of the fact that we try to stay away from it for the level of we don't want it to be like everyone else and use it as the clickbait, to start stuff.
Yes.
Okay. We don't. It doesn't help anything. Okay.
It helps absolutely nothing.
Yeah, we're trying to actually point out issues and try to help bring civility, which is what tonight's running theme actually ends up being about. Is we're wanting to try and bring civility. I gotta fix this real fast. I just realized I'm a little goofied. There we go.
Really?
Yeah. Look at the
nice.
Anyway,
I like the smudging on the camera that you just did.
You're welcome. Anyway. Because it's and a lot of it actually goes back to it's not just the Trump derangement syndrome. It's how we treat people. Period.
Yeah, it's how we treat people. Everybody. It's how we treat others in a civil way, in a good fashion. How we're supposed to treat people versus what we're doing to anybody who gets into public office.
Exactly. Well, not even just the public office side of things,
or anything.
But it's anything. Anybody. We're at a point now where if you don't agree, then the whole thing gets annexed. The whole thing gets poo-pooed. There's no chance. There's no dialogue. The slightest little thing goes off, and it goes down the list. Everything from the Judge Jeanine Pirro. I always want to say Shapiro for some stupid reason.
Whenever you say Jeanine, I always think Jeanine Garofalo, and I'm like, that's the wrong person.
She's the boarding zone director for Pawnee. She's not.
No. We're not doing that. No. We're trying to talk about people making good. We're not talking about. Stop messing with the cameras.
It's not right.
Oh,
okay. Sorry.
Look, you just made your head like. Stop it.
Shut up.
Stop it.
Anyway, we have the clip of that. Of the judge.
I need to get the cameras out of his range.
You do. Really the judge on The View. And everyone's heard this. Everyone has played this. Everyone's done this thing. If you haven't, and you've been one of the few lucky ones, I'm sorry.
Okay, so we're going to play this?
Yes, hit it.
All right, hold on.
We'll play the whole thing.
All right.
Jeanine Pirro. I wanted to get into the book a little. You tackled the anti-Trump conspiracy in your new book called Liars, Leakers, and Liberals. Now, that title could be offensive to some.
I
thought she was describing the Trump White House. Liars, Leakers, and Liberals. The title and why you wrote the book.
Well, I wrote the book because I'm not an ideologue. I mean, I have been in the crime business for over 3 decades, and I think I said that before. And I know a con when I see it. And I think that what has happened in the last, truly in the last campaign, and everybody needs to be concerned about that. Lady Justice is supposed to be blind. And when you start creating fake investigations, fake counterintelligence, you saw it yourself with Peter Strzok, who comes out and basically says he hates the president and he's going to take care of everything. They then go to a judge and get a warrant. That's a problem for me. And it should be a problem. Look, I've been a judge. I've signed those things. The warrant was based on a fake document by an opposing candidate in a national presidential race. This is what happened.
Was not only based on that, and you know that.
I do know. It is.
You just said you're not an ideologue.
I'm not. I am in law. Let me ask you a question, right? And
do you think Donald Trump embraces and embodies conservative ideology? Remember, he used to be have a different position on pro-choice. He's imposing tariffs. He's against globalism. Do you think he is an ideologue that is faithful to conservative policies?
You know, I'm not here to talk about what Donald Trump is and isn't. I'm here to talk about the book. You want to talk about Donald Trump? You tell me what metric in this country is worse off. Unemployment is lower than it's been in 50 years. Minorities, Hispanics, African Americans have jobs for the hate crimes are worse off. Wait a minute, the GDP.
All right, so hold on a second. We got so many things going on here.
We were trying to let it go as far as I should have edited it myself. That's my fault. But no, so did y'all catch just part of that? And this is going to escalate. Those of you again that haven't heard anything, haven't seen anything about this. This is about to get really heated, really, really fast. The problem with it is you can listen to it. They're starting to just they're not listening to each other speak.
And instead of listening, they're just talking over top of each other. They're making it harder for each one to listen and each one to hear, and everybody just goes louder and louder. And then, people like Whoopi just sound really weird when they get too loud.
Well, I can't. I'm going to talk about that one here in a minute. But no, it messes with me because you hear that just the way the crowd reacts too on some of this stuff. It doesn't make a lick of sense of how these people are acting. No one wants to actually come out and admit when something is right or something is wrong. They're so hell-bent on playing the team game that it doesn't matter. We've lost the ability to look at the for the greater good, as it were. It's not about the welfare of the country or how people are. No. It's about my team winning. It's about me being right, and it's a horrible way to go, and we're not getting it any better.
Well, this kind of leads to what we've talked about many, many times, and actually one of our little slogans. It's principles
over
privilege, and also politics
and party
and party.
Insert P word here.
Insert P word that means group here.
Good catch. Good save. Good save.
Not every P word.
Not every P word. That's a bad P word. Now there was just
there you go.
Finish playing this real fast because it's almost finished, and I got some other stuff on this I want to add to. Just you lost it?
Yeah, I lost it.
Oh well, then never mind.
Yeah.
Anyway, the point of it is Whoopi and them get into it, and they start screaming at each other,
and that's why I lost it.
And then he intentionally, air quotes, he lost it.
I lost it.
He accidentally hit the X button. Mm-hmm.
It was lost.
Anyway, and it's amazing how
they're not feeling well. I'm sorry. They may be on their last leg.
They might be.
I think we lost them.
I think we lost them. Oh, darn.
They're dead.
Let's say you could have broke it to me a little bit easier than that. But yeah, and that's just one glimpse into it. So obviously everybody's aware of Putin and Trump meeting and some of the pictures that have come out that I found like this one from the Daily News. If anybody's watching live or anything like that, you'll be able to see it here in a second.
Oh, the open treason one?
Yeah. It shows, Putin with his shirt off and Trump holding his hand, and then he's literally shooting Uncle Sam in the head.
Which is great.
Yeah, because that's exactly how we want it to be. And the caption says, open treason.
Yeah.
Trump backs enemy Putin over U.S. intel, Russian spy busted, tied to GOP and NRA.
Yeah, and that's the whole deal with it. I mean,
what
are we doing, guys?
Well,
this is okay. So Trump goes and has I hate. This is how it's going to happen. This is going to be. This is what it turns into. Trump does one thing, and then it becomes the whataboutism.
Yep.
Because what happened? Well, you say this, and then you're like, okay, but what about the hot mic?
Yeah.
Of Barack Hussein Obama.
I know. I wish I'd got that one too. I knew I'd forgot something.
What about the hot mic?
Where he's telling...
It's like, tell Vladimir that I'll have more leniency with those missiles.
Yep. When
after the election.
After this election. That doesn't mean anything. That doesn't count for nothing.
Right. And you're talking about Trump. Okay, first off. Mm-hmm. If everything that Trump said happened... Mm-hmm. We would hate him, and we would be calling for his...
Yeah, he would.
We would be calling for him to be...
We'd be doing the same thing that everyone else is trying to do.
We'd be calling for him to be pulled out. His policy is what you need to focus on.
So, I know. It's. We'll go into the definitions of the treason thing. I'm not going to let go. We're going to come back on the other side, guys. And when we do, I'm going to explain all of that, dive further into this thing. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to the Defenders of American Exceptionalism. Stay tuned.
According to a 2017 Gallup poll, 85% of Americans hate their jobs. 85%. And most of those people will continue to hate their jobs over something as simple as updating and formatting their resume. Let Nicole's resume renewal service help you gain a leg up in an already competitive job market. Please go to www.facebook.com/Nicole's resume renewal service and relieve yourself of the worry of an outdated resume. Use the promo code DEFENDERS and receive $10 off your order of a resume cover letter package. That's www.facebook.com/Nicole's resume renewal service. Don't be part of that 85%. Log on today at www.facebook.com/Nicole's resume renewal service and use the promo code DEFENDERS for $10 off.
Do you need a car? Been shopping only to be turned down because of bad credit, low credit, no credit, bankruptcy, or divorce? Guess what? Today's your lucky day, because now you can buy a car, truck, or SUV, just about any vehicle. It's true. Bad credit doesn't matter. No credit doesn't matter. Bankruptcy or divorce, it just doesn't matter. As a matter of fact, your job is your ticket to your new vehicle. We're Auto Credit Express, and we've helped thousands of people just like you. Antonio H. told us, great company, got me connected, and the day I went in, I drove off in the car I wanted. 100% worth your time. Need a car? Get started now and drive off as early as today. Just go to 17ignoremyscore.com right now. That's www.17ignoremyscore.com. Auto financing the easy way. 17ignoremyscore.com. Get started today. Auto financing the easy way.
Do you have an idea for an invention or new product? Do you think companies would be interested in your idea? Do you want to try to get a patent? Then call InventHelp now. InventHelp keeps your idea confidential and explains every step of the invention process. Join the thousands of people just like you who chose InventHelp to pursue their idea. We are experienced. We are working for you. We are InventHelp. Get started with your idea. Call for free information.
Call 1-800-352-4158. That's 1-800-352-4158.
Hey guys, we're behind the scenes.
We had to come back because we ran out of commercials.
No, we didn't run out of commercials. I just played the wrong one, but it's okay.
Oh, wonderful.
Look, the music's going to come on here in a few seconds, and you guys are going to love it. It's going to be awesome. I just want to say, hey. Hey.
Welcome back, everybody. Defenders of American Exceptionalism, live, Mojo50, Spreaker.com, DOAshow.com.
Go there.
Yeah. Go there to get everything, DOAshow.com. You'll love it.
Yes. And so much more coming very, very soon.
Indeed.
Oh, yeah.
So, anyway, coming back from what we had earlier, we were talking about this issue of the lack of civility that's going on in society today, and it's all over the world. But obviously, the discord that's going on between people is just, it's insane.
It's crazy.
We had touched on a second ago how the little, everybody's losing their mind over, calling what Trump meeting with Putin as treason and how it's a horrible thing, and this is their way of getting rid of him now, blah blah. Just the definition of treason, just from dictionary.com, the crime of betraying one's country, especially by attempting to kill the sovereign or overthrow the government.
Oh, that one.
Okay, there's that one.
That's
or
treason, yes.
There's the action of betraying someone or something.
Okay.
Or the crime of murdering someone to whom the murderer owed allegiance.
Yes.
Such as a master or a husband, and that's not like the wives. Just so you, so you know.
Look, you cannot be both master and husband. Just saying.
Where's the bell? That's a good one. Where's the bell? There you go. Okay. So, Trump meeting with a foreign leader. How is that treason?
It's not. It's actually his job.
It is his job.
That's his job. Anyway, but let's get beyond that.
Do we have to?
Yes, let's get beyond that because there are more stories that about.
There's so much more to go into. So
let's talk about this teenager.
Oh God, this one.
This really chaps
my hide.
Your hide specifically, and it doesn't make me feel very good either.
No, it doesn't.
And this goes into civility.
Yes, this is a very much a part of it. Civility is a severely lacking in this country and all over the world, but especially here. Mm-hmm. So a Suffolk County police has arrested a 14-year-old who has allegedly vandalized the Lieutenant Michael P. Murphy Memorial Park at Lake Rokomomoma in Long Island.
One more time, sorry.
Lake Rokomomoma. Hey.
Nailed it.
According to published reports.
Yes, you nailed it.
I know, it's like a native. A photo released by police showed that the round granite plaque with the image of the fallen Navy SEAL was shattered. Murphy had received the Medal of Honor. Police were notified of the vandalism on Thursday and arrested the unidentified teen at his teen at his home at 3 a.m. on Friday.
Yeah.
The 14-year-old was charged with second-degree criminal mischief and is scheduled to be arraigned in family court at a later date, said the police on Twitter. So, Murphy, if anybody is not aware who that Lieutenant Murphy was, Lieutenant Murphy was killed during a reconnaissance mission in Afghanistan June 28th of 2005.
Stop. Watson has a correction for you.
Oh, for crying out loud. What?
Ron Conk Ma.
That's what I said. Ronkamanamana.
Nailed it.
I did. See?
All right, good time.
Anyway. He's going to get mad because he knows exactly where it's at, too. He's probably going to, I was there. I swam in that lake. I held my girl's first hand down there. Anyway, Lieutenant Murphy was killed in Afghanistan June 28th of 2005.
Yes.
Murphy and other members of his SEAL team were scouting a well-known terrorist when an enemy team of 50 men ambushed them, the report states. Murphy and fellow gunmate Second Class Danny Dietz and Sonar Tech Second Class Matthew Alexson were killed after 2 hours of fighting.
If you guys don't remember those names...
Mark Luttrell is the only surviving member of the team.
Yeah.
If you don't know Mark Luttrell, best thing to do is watch the movie Lone Survivor.
And you'll know. This is their story.
This is basically part of their story.
He said it was kind of tamed down, but
yeah.
That's basically it.
Murphy's summary in action stated, despite the intensity of the firefight and suffering grave gunshot wounds to himself, Murphy was credited for risking his own life to save the lives of his teammates.
Yes, and this is a preliminary bell for Erica. Good job. I'm not going into it, just good job. It's okay.
Marcus Luttrell, who's the only surviving member of the team, shamed the vandal on Instagram, writing, quote, "Only a coward would do this. We're matching Crime Stoppers reward to anyone who's turned in the low life who did this. To donate towards repairs, go to murphfoundation.org," end quote. The New York Governor, Andrew Cuomo, wrote on Twitter. Is it just me? Just sidebar real fast. Is it just me, or is everything now being done on social medias? Everything is...
It's all on Twitter now.
There's no more press releases. There's no more come out in front of the cameras.
No, this is a press release. This is Twitter.
No, and I got that.
Twitter is a press
But you get my point, though. It used to be a thing where, the governor would come out and he would stand up there and there'd be the cameras and the microphones all on, 900 microphones all on the podium, and he had to say to everybody, and constantly going on.
Yeah.
That doesn't happen anymore. Now it's Twitter, but yet these are the same guys who will turn around and talk junk about, say, Trump talking on Twitter.
Here's what he said.
Yeah.
Here's what he said.
I am appalled and disgusted by the apparent act of vandalism. The state of New York will fully fund the replacement of the plaque, and I hope this brings comfort to his family and community.
Wow.
You're welcome.
Wow. Wow. I didn't know that Andrew Cuomo's... I'm trying... There was
you think it was in the room?
There was... I did. Holy smokes. I I don't know. There were so many voices going on there at one time.
No. That was pretty much one voice. That was one solid voice.
No,
yes,
I found a couple of different people.
Oh, you found a couple, but then again, you can find a lot of voices.
First, because
no,
it started off as the mayor from Springfield, and it kind of fizzled from there.
It was, the mayor from Springfield kind of gets the start, and then
yes, and
you make that foundation, and then you add the New York blend.
And then it ended with Mr. Pink from Reservoir Dogs, and then I don't know what happened after that. It was just really
Erica
weird.
Says that I gave the perfect accent, so that's all that matters.
Yeah, that's not the same. It doesn't.
It's all that matters. It's all that matters. The people loved it.
It's true. But the point of the matter is that going back to what would actually possess? Seriously, what is a 14-year-old kid? And we don't know the reason why he did it, but what would possess a 14-year-old kid to do something like this? To forget the memorial, forget about who it's representing, forget any of this. What would cause a 14-year-old kid to act like this?
He's been taught that the military are just an armed force of the fascist state.
Mm-hmm.
And as taught in school that it is just a fascist state and that Donald Trump controls it all, he sees anything like this memorial, and he decides that we are not going to memorialize fascists. When he doesn't even realize what he's doing.
Yeah.
He really doesn't know what he's doing. That's what I'm trying to get to. He's a moron. He's a 14-year-old emotional kid. He's a moron.
He is. Well, he definitely. He's immature. He's childish. It's stupidity. It bothers me, and the problem with it is everybody wants to come back on things. Well, and you're starting to hear it. There's rumblings of this. They're trying to talk about.
Hold on. Sorry. I've got to respond to this, Pete. Are you saying that I sounded like Rachel Maddow just now? Or are you saying that I look like Rachel Maddow?
Yes!
If that's the case.
Yes!
You need to go look at, what's his name? Michael Knowles. You need to go look at Michael Knowles. Because I look nothing like him, and he looks exactly like Rachel Maddow.
They do, actually.
They brother and sister. It's good times.
Twinsies!
I just want to know. Just ask him.
Twinsies. Anyway...
Sidebar.
Yeah, talk about off the rails here. But we're
conversations.
There's rumblings. There's rumblings going on too of now the right. One of the things that's always bothered me about people on the left and
I'll
the
take the glasses off and then I won't look like her.
Oh God,
all right.
Is we're looking into the left has always been about trying to legislate morality on one level or another. Mm-hmm. The talks of the right doing it now are very bothersome to me. One of there's a video out. Our good friend Jonathan Dunn posted on his thing. It's somebody else had put together about should it be illegal to burn the American flag?
No.
And the answer is definitely the answer is no. Is it something good? Is it something right? No, but you can't legislate morality. You have to teach that and try to end it that way. Guys, don't go anywhere. We're going to be right back. Stay tuned. Defenders of American Exceptionalism live. Stay tuned. Hey, this is Dylan and Steven from Defenders of American Exceptionalism here to give you the facts about hydration.
Thirst pains are real. Chronic joint pains, headaches, and gastric ulcers can often spell dehydration. Water's needed to carry acidic waste away from your cells. And when we're dehydrated, these wastes, they don't get carried away, leading our nerves to interpret this as pain.
If you're tired, it may be dehydration. One study found that a mere 5% drop in water levels in the body caused 25 to 30% loss in energy. Even a 3% drop can cause fuzzy thinking, brain fog, and a slower metabolism. And that sure explains a lot.
About you. How do you remedy this? Some people may ask.
BT dubs? Good question, some people.
Earthwater. Go to earthwater.com/DOA show to get yours now.
These bottles are packed with 70-plus trace minerals, 9.5 pH balance, no carbs, sugars, artificial sweeteners, chemicals, or calories.
It is organic, gluten-free, and vegan as well.
Because it's, water.
And with its high active carbon and molecular oxygen levels and antioxidants, it will hydrate your way to a better life.
That's earthwater.com/DOAE show and get your bottles today. Earthwater.com/DOAE show.
Do you need a car? Been shopping only to be turned down because of bad credit, low credit, no credit, bankruptcy, or divorce? Guess what? Today's your lucky day, because now you can buy a car, truck, or SUV, just about any vehicle. It's true. Bad credit doesn't matter. No credit doesn't matter. Bankruptcy or divorce, it just doesn't matter. As a matter of fact, your job is your ticket to your new vehicle. We're Auto Credit Express, and we've helped thousands of people just like you. Antonio H. told us, great company, got me connected, and the day I went in, I drove off in the car I wanted. 100% worth your time. Need a car? Get started now and drive off as early as today. Just go to 17ignoremyscore.com right now. That's www.17ignoremyscore.com. Auto financing the easy way. 17ignoremyscore.com. Get started today. Auto financing the easy way.
Do you have an idea for an invention or new product? Do you think companies would be interested in your idea? Do you want to try to get a patent? Then call InventHelp now. InventHelp keeps your idea confidential and explains every step of the invention process. Join the thousands of people just like you who chose InventHelp to pursue their idea. We are experienced. We are working for you. We are InventHelp. Get started with your idea. Call for free information.
Call 1-800-352-4158. That's 1-800-352-4158.
Welcome back, everybody. Ooh, I got louder there for a second. I heard it peg out there. Like, ooh, that's not right. Okay, Defenders of American Exceptionalism, live, Mojo 50.
Yes.
Thank you for listening, guys. You're also live on Spreaker. You can find us DOAShow.com, also at DOA Show on Facebook, Twitter, and the YouTubes.
All of those things.
Like us, shares, follow us.
We love it.
You won't be sorry. Anyway, so we're going to roll this thing right along. So anybody, you like baseball, right?
Yeah, I used to play.
I did too. What'd you play?
Little League.
No, I meant I don't give a what position. I had a half expected you to turn around and go hopscotch. I played hopscotch.
I was a pitcher.
Really? Shut up.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I played shortstop and left field.
I had a pretty strong arm back then.
Back then? Yeah, I missed those days.
So good.
I know. So my kids are big into baseball. My middle one's into football just because of the size. Anyway, so what's the most millennial thing a person can do? Just off the top, and there is a connection, and we'll get to it in a moment. But just seriously think about it. What is the most millennial thing that any single person can do?
Call for a boycott on Twitter.
Close, which did happen. VT Dubs. I should have gotten that story, but that's another story. It's a lot more to dig into on that one. No, how about get outraged over everything as insignificant as a theme night at a baseball stadium?
Wait. Huh? What?
Yes. This is from the Daily Wire. That's exactly what members from a particular age group, born sometime between the 80s and early 2000s, did after one Alabama's minor league baseball team held a Millennial night themed night at the ballpark.
Wait.
Yep.
Are you saying they went full Millennial on a Millennial night?
Yeah, they did. Don't ever go full Millennial.
That's right. We need a sounder.
We do.
That needs to be a sounder.
Yes.
Don't ever go full Millennial. Remember that, guys.
Well, it's not good for you. It doesn't work for anybody.
It really doesn't help anybody.
And it's embarrassing. Anyway, in perhaps misguided attempt to bring younger fans to the stadium, the team has come up with 70 different promotions being offered during their home games, including an outdoor night, military Wednesdays, and so forth. But one of these promotions, Millennial Night, enraged the outraged generation.
And it came via tweet.
Yes, of course. It was all done. And here's the team is called the Biscuits. Montgomery Biscuits. It's a minor league team. You can't expect,
We got the Catfish.
We got the Mudcats here, and then we got the Bulls, the Durham Bulls.
Yes.
So ours are at least...
At least we got animals.
Yeah, I mean, Muddy the Mudcat's a little bit creepy to be running up.
What? I'm sorry. No. What is their mascot?
The mascot literally is a biscuit.
So it's a biscuit with legs?
Close, yeah. It's and the head is a biscuit, and it's split in the middle, and its tongue is
so it's a giant
butter.
talking biscuit.
Yes.
With a butter tongue.
Butter tongue, and the little googly eyes on top. Everything butter tongue. So the tweet. I know the tweet went out as follows: want free things without doing much work? Well, you're in luck. Riverwalk Stadium will be millennial friendly on Saturday, July 21st. With the participation ribbon given away just for showing up. Napping and selfie stations along with lots of avocados.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, here's the thing.
Yes.
They had such backlash on Twitter that they tweeted a follow-up.
Yes, they did.
Offended? Feel free to fight your battles in real life and visit us at the Riverwalk Stadium. Any millennial that actually comes by during office hours before next Sunday and submits a valid complaint in person to our Millennial Night think tank may get a free ticket or two. That is amazing. These guys are on point.
And the best part is that's tonight.
Yeah.
I really wish we'd been able to follow up to find out, like, how big. I'm going to look into that, actually.
Is that Alabama,
Montgomery, Alabama? Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Let's see. And so they're, like, at least an hour behind us. So I wonder. The game should have already started. We're going to have to look into that.
Yeah.
I want to look and see.
We'll see.
Because I want to know what the.
We'll see if we can't give a revamp for later. Like tomorrow or something.
Well, no. I'm going to.
He's going to look into it right now.
I'm looking right now.
So. What is going on with the story? 80% of the people in our front office are millennials, myself included. This is coming from Mike Murphy, who's the vice president of fan engagement. And we're having fun with some of the cliches that people point out about millennials.
It's just so stupid.
So, yeah. And the funny thing is that's kind of the end of this story for this kick here. But the point is, very simply, you're proving the point.
Yeah, you literally are, and it's still up, by the way.
You're going full millennial.
Yeah, you're making a giant stink
about nothing. About absolutely nothing. It's a bunch of people of your same age group making fun of themselves.
Yes,
and making fun of the stereotype that you are not supposed to be. And by the way, I'm in that age group, and I am ashamed.
Supposedly, I am too. I just barely nicked it, but I supposedly I'm.
Yeah, you thought you were out of it, but
I had hoped, but no, it is people, and this is the funny part about it is people want to complain. Oh well, I don't like this. This sucks. You're making fun of me. I'm gonna have a complaint about. What are you doing to change it?
Nothing. They're complaining about it.
It's always so much easier. And I had thought about this while I was in the shower.
Oh,
so
I don't want to know what you do in the shower. None of us wants to know what you do in the shower.
It irritates me. Shut up. It irritates me, and how people are so hell bent on trying to change other people, because apparently it's so much easier to force other people to change. Their opinion of you, which you're doing it wrong in the first place.
Speaking of change, how do you get your hair that way? That's the only thing anybody wants to know about.
Shut up. We'll talk about that later. But apparently they think it's easier to change other people's view of you, other people's perception of you.
Yes.
It's easier to do that than it is to actually come face to face with who you really are and come to terms with that and then change what you don't like about you.
Because that's really hard.
Yeah, it's easier apparently to pretend constantly for all these different people that you don't know that really don't give two flying rat tails about you, who you are, and what you are.
Pretend that you're a good person.
I was going to say, well, that would be nice. But nobody cares about that.
Well, that's what I mean. That's what they think they're doing. They're pretending they're a good person.
But you're not.
Because all you're doing is just complaining about stuff and not actually doing anything physical.
Yeah, well, even if you did do something physical, like these Antifa people, what good does it do? Are you actually are you changing anyone's mind out there?
No, you're just arming people with random
You're just reinforcing the stereotype, as bad as it sounds.
You're making people run more to Trump.
Well, yeah, and again, it's one of those things. It's so much easier in this case to it's easier to make it out and change and try and pretend in front of people, which is actually not the case. It's actually harder to do that because you have to constantly be somebody different for everybody.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you do.
Or you can, do what they say these college millennial kids do, and I'm going to go discover myself.
Do want to actually do that?
Well, I was going to say, if you really go and do that,
that's not.
And you accept who you are, your flaws and your, not flaws.
Your flaws and your good side.
The good side and the bad side. And then you take the good side and you make the good side better, and you take the bad side and you try not to make it so bad. That's the whole point of discovering who you are.
Isn't that called repentance?
That's another way to put it, yes.
That is exactly what repentance is.
It is.
It's figuring out what is bad about you and fixing that.
Yes. All while turning around and trying to make the good, which we don't have, but the good better.
Exactly.
Let's make it legit. Why are you telling the truth? Is it because it's the right thing to do, or because
you just feel like it?
Yeah, are you hoping to get something out of it?
Is this a transactional issue, or are you just doing this because you know it's the right thing? And how do you know it's the right thing?
Exactly. But nobody ever wants to go that route. Like I said, it's why should I worry about fixing me? That's too hard. No, I'll just lie and pretend.
So here's the funny thing. All right. Had a bunch of birthdays today. Birthday parties.
I was gonna say
did birthday
normal
parties.
People only have one birthday at a time.
We did a bunch of birthday parties today, and we're over at the in-laws. They held the party. They had the party at their house. Very thankful for that. Less I had to clean up, and the father-in-law. That family. They all see themselves sort of left of center. In a lot of things, in a lot of cases.
So you're very popular.
Well, no, actually, we're fine because they're common sense about most things.
Oh, good. Because there's nothing wrong with that.
They voted for Obama.
Okay.
But on the actual issues, when you talk to them, they're common sense. So they're like blue dog Democrats.
Oh, okay.
They're like the blue dog Democrats of the old days.
They're the good ones.
They're the ones that they're the people like Ronald Reagan would have said. They were that. The Democrat Party has left me.
Gotcha.
They've gone too far.
Gotcha.
You've gone too far. Sorry. I knew you'd get it. That's what I wanted to do. That's what it is.
So good.
Anyway, so...
They know too much.
He knows too much. Sorry. Anyway, but so he was talking to me about, how he grew up and in relation to the millennials today. Because there was some stupid story that came up, and then he was looking at it, and he was like, you can't say anything to anybody today.
Nope.
I was like, yeah, I know. It's stupid. People are way too sensitive. He's like, dude, we used to call each other the N-word. We used to call each other cracker. We used to... Everything under the sun. It did not matter who said it or what said it. It didn't matter. What mattered is... did you physically attack that person or not?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Words did not matter.
Well, and if they did...
if you didn't have any action behind them.
Well, not just that. It didn't matter if it was just being said. It was a
joke.
Well, here's the thing. We're in the age of instant gratification. Everything has to be now. You turn the lights on, they flip the switch, the light's better, by God, come on. You go to the fountain to get you go to the machine, you want a drink, no, holds up, nothing. Everything is instant gratification.
Yes.
The internet had better be there before you click the button.
I want to click the button and it already know what I want.
Exactly. And because we've gotten to that point...
Hey, Siri.
What makes things... Well, what gets you that? That means you have to start taking things and blanketing it and making it all generalized.
Yes.
So now we don't take things in their respective situations. We don't take a single situation and analyze it and go, well, is this right or this wrong? And then take another one next to it and analyze it, is this right or this wrong?
Yeah.
We try and apply blanket rules to it, and then we get shocked when both sides, even though it looks like the same thing on the outside, ends up having two very different internal things, and neither one of them come out the way you plan.
Yeah.
And it just bothers me.
That's like millennials. Basically, everything that they do.
That's my point.
Nothing comes out as they planned because, well, one, they don't know how to do anything.
Oh, I know. It's a never-ending thing, and it's up to us to change the kids, folks.
Mm-hmm.
It's up to us. Do not go anywhere. Another segment right on the other side. Defenders of American Exceptionalism. Stay tuned.
Do you have an idea for an invention or new product? Do you think companies would be interested in your idea? Do you want to try to get a patent? Then call InventHelp now. InventHelp keeps your idea confidential and explains every step of the invention process. We create professional materials representing your idea and submit it to companies who are looking for new ideas. We have more than 9,000 companies who have agreed to review ideas in confidence. If a company shows interest in manufacturing your invention, we can negotiate on your behalf. We have helped over 10,000 clients receive patents. We also offer services including 3D modeling and animation demonstrating your idea, prototyping services, and we use state-of-the-art technology to show InventHelp client ideas to additional companies. Join the thousands of people just like you who chose InventHelp to pursue their idea. We are experienced. We are working for you. We are InventHelp.
Call us for free information at 1-800-352-4158. That's 1-800-352-4158. Again, 1-800-352-4158.
As a small business owner, there's one word that you absolutely dread: payroll. For small businesses, it's a big burden. You may think you're saving time and money doing it yourself. But come on, are you? Timesheets, processing checks, calculating taxes, a total waste of your time. Paychex simplifies payroll processing, saving you time and money. Submit your payroll online, fax it in, or call your dedicated Paychex payroll specialist. And you're done. Learn more at trypaychex.com. Come on, do the math. The IRS dishes out 8 million penalties a year. Make one mistake and you're on the hook. On average, you're losing nearly one business day every month doing payroll. That's time and money you'll never get back, unless you get Paychex. More than 500,000 small businesses already do. Call 877-750-5371. Trade payroll pressure for peace of mind. Call now, 877-750-5371. That's 877-750-5371.
According to a 2017 Gallup poll, 85% of Americans hate their jobs. 85%. And most of those people will continue to hate their jobs over something as simple as updating and formatting their resume. Let Nicole's Resume Renewal Service help you gain a leg up in an already competitive job market. Please go to www.facebook.com/Nicole's Resume Renewal Service and relieve yourself of the worry of an outdated resume. Use the promo code DEFENDERS and receive $10 off your order of a resume cover letter package. That's www.facebook.com/Nicole's Resume Renewal Service. Don't be part of that 85%. Log on today at www.facebook.com/Nicole's Resume Renewal Service and use the promo code DEFENDERS for $10 off.
Welcome back, everybody. Defenders of American Exceptionalism. Final segment of the night. Oh, God, it moves so fast, man.
I know, it's so quick.
We might need to consider 2 hours, maybe.
I know.
One day.
I know. One day soon,
I don't
maybe.
know.
I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know.
No, I don't know if anybody will put up with it. I don't think people will stick around for that kind of stuff.
Except for Brad.
We love
you, Bradley.
We love us some
You're
Brad.
not watching right now, but it's okay.
It's not. You're going to get rammed reading for it here in a minute.
Did you just say rammed?
I did. Ring the bell. I'm waiting. Hurry up. Get over with. Thank you.
My gosh.
Defenders of American Exceptionalism live. DOAshow.com. We're live on Mojo50.com. Check it out there.
We are still on Facebook
we
and
are
Twitter and
YouTube. At DOA Show.
Yep.
So everything is on the flow where everything is doing good. Final segment. We're going to do one that's a little bit close to home.
Yes. Because it is close to home.
It is very close to home.
It's only like 2.5 hours away from here.
No, it's not even that far. It's about an hour.
From here.
From my house.
For
you, it's a lot further than that.
Yeah.
For me, it's a little bit. It's a little bit down the road a piece. Our own near and dear Fayetteville, North Carolina.
Yeah,
which is where Fort Bragg, Seymour Johnson Air Force Base. Very, very huge military presence there.
Yes.
If it wasn't for them, actually, it wasn't for the military down there, the city would not be.
It wouldn't be there.
It
would be there, but it wouldn't be there.
Yeah, and it would probably be in a lot better shape. It's
come on.
Well, no, and I mean it's anybody that has it's around in a military town knows that
there's a good side and there's a really bad
there's
side.
a good side and a bad side, and unfortunately
they go together.
Bad side tends to be a little bit bigger. But anyway,
so cops found gummies, cookies, and drugs and guns during a raid of an NC daycare.
Oh, good, because that's what you want to find at a daycare is like drugs and gummy bears and
gummy bears strewn across
and guns.
So the cookies and gummies of North Carolina daycare weren't for the kids.
Well, I would hope not, because that's an awkward kind of like reward system. Here, Timmy, you've been good. Here's a dime bag. Enjoy.
Here's a pot cookie.
Here's a
the Fayetteville Police Department's gang unit, with help from state authorities, arrested 3 people this week and seized 1/2 kilo of cocaine.
Good God.
More than an ounce of heroin.
Oh, boy.
More than 300 pounds of marijuana.
Whoa!
10 firearms, $70,000 cash, a 2013 Audi Q7 SUV, marijuana gummies and cookies. Like I told you.
What, a partridge in a pear tree? Are we done? Good Lord.
Yes.
On Monday, the gang unit was following up on months-long investigation of organizations trafficking narcotics, which led to the seizure of drugs and firearms.
And no brownies, no. They had cookies.
Boo.
Come to the pot side. They have cookies.
They didn't like that. They didn't. So I'm still looking at this.
You're still looking at the picture, aren't you?
I am. 300 pounds of marijuana. That's insane.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. That's like a whole me worth of marijuana. That's insane.
Yeah, that...
I did. Because of that investigation, police got a warrant the apartment at Addison Ridge apartment complex, and the department announced on a Thursday news release. The apartment seized more than 275 grams of marijuana, an ounce of marijuana wax, 437 grams of cocaine, and 2 handguns.
Timeout.
Mm-hmm.
Marijuana wax?
Mm-hmm. It's new to me. I've never heard of that either.
What?
Mm-hmm. Oh, here's where we get. This is going to get exciting. You ready?
Okay, go ahead.
The police arrested Alvin Davis, 27, a Food Line employee. I don't know why I find that so funny, but
you know why I find it? Because I probably went to his store that he worked at.
Paper or plastic. The 500 block of Hazleton Court. That's all I could think of is stock boy overnight,
at a
that kind of thing.
time at a different place. I'd actually used to.
Davis was charged with 2 counts of trafficking marijuana, 2 counts of trafficking cocaine, 2 counts of conspiracy of trafficking, maintaining a dwelling for controlled substances. Blah, 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 carrying a controlled substance, having a vehicle, maintaining a vehicle, carrying it, and having a concealed weapon.
Without a license.
Yep. Police next searched the home of Ray on the 1000 block of Ronald Reagan Drive on Tuesday, the site of Torrey's Playhouse, a daycare center.
By the way, Torrey's Playhouse?
I know, and in Fayetteville, you would swear that would be a strip club. I'm telling you now.
First off, the name is Torrey with an I.
Yeah.
You know.
Uh-huh.
You know.
That's what I'm saying. And in Fayetteville, anybody who doesn't know, in Fayetteville, that's most people would swear that was a strip club.
I mean, that's basically like Vegas.
Yeah. The detective searched the daycare after it was closed, so no children were on scene during the search.
Apparently, marijuana wax is called dabs.
I thought that was that irritating dance that these people are doing where they throw their hand up in front of their face or whatever.
Oh, no. This is apparently it's marijuana wax is called dabs.
Okay.
I'm not going to tell you who. You can look it up later.
I'm going to look it up later. There were 2 other people that were also arrested. Rashad J. Everett, 32, is a co-operator of the daycare and is a U.S. Postal Service employee, being held at the detention center on a $430,000 secured bond.
Ouch.
Victoria Everett, which I'm assuming is his wife, was charged with the possession of trafficking marijuana, trafficking heroin, possession and intent to sell marijuana, blah, blah, blah. All the same crap that everyone else gets.
Because they're all doing the exact same thing.
Yep. And Victoria Everett is also the owner and operator of the daycare as well. She's being held in $287,500 secure bond. Police would not release whether or not Victoria Everett and Rashad Everett are related. the investigation is ongoing. It just kind of makes me giggle as, you go to dump these kids off. And is it just me, based off of the story we had last week?
I was about to say, this is 2 stories in a row where we found daycares, and it's like...
I think we've just made the case for homeschooling, yo.
Or, just not taking your kid to daycare.
That's something, because... Woo!
Unless they start doing this in schools, like the teachers funding this crap in schools, I don't... we might find that too, but eventually. I think you're right, if your kids are too young to get into school, might as well just raise them yourself for a few years.
Yeah, I mean, it's the money's
Figure it out. I know the money's tight. I know, because we do it. The money's tight.
But in the end, it's not that important. This is where, that's where if you raise your own child and you do that kind of stuff, it's as difficult as it can be and as stressful as it can be financially, then you can kind of make sure your kid doesn't end up like that 14-year-old that tore up that monument.
Or,
countless other idiot children that are out running around, and the millennials complaining about, you can't make fun of me about the ball field, it's not fair.
Or almost end up like that toddler from the story from last show.
Yes, there's all kinds of little things. It's called we can better protect the young next generation, and they can, not be the douches that we have now.
Which, by the way, I'm so happy to report, the kids in middle school and close to high school, they aren't like the millennial generation.
God. Well, it's because...
They are more like the libertarian-minded people that we want to be. They know liberty. They want to know the actual words. They want to read. They want to know the knowledge. They want to do the work.
Yeah. The problem with it is they're also very easily susceptible. And all the progressives and everybody know that.
Yes.
And they are trying their damnedest to impose everything socialism. I wasn't going to mention this, and we got a quick minute, but they're talking about having the CW, who's been doing good at the DC comic type TV shows. They have been with Arrow and the Flash. It was
not
good.
Anymore.
They were. Now. I said were. Are talking about bringing out a Batgirl show.
Well, they did Supergirl.
Well, but I mean, there has been in the comics. There always was Supergirl and Batgirl. The problem with it is Batgirl is going to be a lesbian, and literally part of the caption in her description is she is a social justice warrior.
I thought it was Batwoman, not Batgirl.
Well, that comes from.
And by the way, if she's an SJW, she can't be she can't be Batwoman. She has to be Bat-They or Bat-G.
But I got that part, but she's not.
Then she's wrong.
She also can't be a lesbian because then that's identifying. She has to be gender fluid or pan or something like that. Anyway. Mm-hmm. The comic books have, there was always Supergirl. That's what I was going to say. But they changed it because, you can't say girl because that's demeaning to the female sex. So it has to be woman because women are strong and girls are, implies that they're idiots. I'm telling you, that's the stupidity of it.
Yeah, I know.
But the fact of the matter is that they're going to make this show and they're going to make it heavy about, it's going to be her being, no.
They're going to make it heavy.
And they're going to make it heavy. How she's, going to be social justice and a lesbian. Those are going to be at the forefront of the entire show, and it's going to flop.
So she's going to be a heavy lesbian?
Heavy lesbian. It's going to be good times.
Got it.
Good times. Guys, show's over. Time is up. Music has started playing, and thank you so much again for hanging out with us. We truly, truly appreciate it. Go to DOAEshow.com for all the things that are DOAE Show. Also, DOAEshow.com on Facebook, Twitter, and the YouTubes.
Yep.
Mojo50.com. Like, share, follow everything you get for us. More things coming down the road.
They are.
It's big stuff coming next week or the week after, I believe.
Something
big announcement coming like that. Thank you so much for hanging out, guys. We will see y'all Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Mountain, 6 p.m.
Really?
Pacific.
Really?
I figure.
All right.
I realized we were coming up too close and I had time to kill, so.
Wow.
Yeah. Guys. Thank you so much. Have a great weekend. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.